everybody, it's Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I am so delighted to be here today with Barb and Mary from Me and My Sister. Okay, enough of this. That feels much better. I couldn't hang on for long. We've got such an awesome quilt to show you today, and it's based on this cool double-wide Dresden ruler. And Miss Mary over here is the one who's going to show us how to do that. Let's take a look at this quilt behind me first. Isn't this fun? So this is what you call the beach ball quilt, made with a double-wide Dresden ruler. It's just gorgeous. And so tell me what we need to make this.
Okay, so you're using 2 jelly rolls.
Oh.
I'm going to use a solid jelly roll.
Okay.
And a print jelly roll.
And so this is the new line, Frolic. Your lines are always so cute, just bright and happy. I love them.
Well, thank you.
I love them. I'm a fan. I'm having a fangirl moment. All right, so tell me about this ruler.
Okay, so your traditional Dresden ruler is an 18-degree ruler.
That's pretty. That's kind of a fat little Dresden.
Yes. And you use 20 wedges. You put them all together and you do applique a little dot in the middle.
Sure.
No, this is so much easier. We went double wide, 36 degrees. So now you only need 10 of your wedges instead of 20. You're going to see that you have no center to put in there. You have a star shape, a secondary pattern come through.
All right, I'm going to let you get in the middle.
So you're going to have this in half the time.
Yeah. Well, because you only need 10. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you scoot over.
Okay.
You get in the middle over there, and I'm going to come around here so I can watch you, because we want camera front and center right here so that you can show everything.
Well, it comes with instructions. It's all contained within. It shows you how wide to cut your strips, how big your wedges will be, how big your plate will be, how big to cut your backgrounds. It's all contained.
All the information.
You might have to have your reading glasses on, but it's in there.
It is little print.
It's little print.
But the patterns give you all the tips and tricks.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
And this pattern is the beach ball pattern.
Okay.
All right, so with a cute picture of these 2 girls on the back, you even get that.
Darling.
All right, show us how this works.
So I've taken a solid jelly roll and a print jelly roll, and I sewed those together.
Okay.
Okay, now I want the turquoise to be in the center of mine.
All right, so like this right here.
Yes.
Right.
So I'm going to cut them here, cut them there. If you did it back and forth, it'd be pretty busy, but the turquoise would be on the outside.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this one, and we
so
tell you
cut
that.
all the same direction.
You're going to go like this.
Okay.
Down the thing. Okay. Then you're going to take your wedge, and you're going to fold it in half. I'm going to line up those little seams
Right
there.
sides together.
Yes, and I'm going to give it a finger press.
Okay.
Then I'm going to sew 1/4 of an inch here and 1/4 of an inch here.
So just like a regular Dresden, we're sewing 1/4 of an inch across the top, but this time we add the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you had the little 18-degree traditional, you'd have itty-bitty nothing in your feed dogs.
Okay.
So that's why the double wide Dresden is so fun. It makes it bigger, and now we can do that with both ends. Okay, then you turn them out. Here's one that I did. Okay, so we've sewed the 1/4 inch. We're going to turn it out. That little press line we did, we're now going to use to line up our stitches on here. And then we're going to give it a nice, good press.
Let's move this out of the way so we can see this. So this is the finger press line. Sew this together. And when you flip it, see when you open it, this is my favorite thing about Dresdens. You know, I thought they were hard.
Oh, this was my very first one I've ever made.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't leave it alone, could I?
So then you just sew straight across the top. You flip it. You know, every time I teach this, honestly, I think grandmas are going to come out of the ground and slap me because it's so much easier. They worked hard. They made cardboard templates.
It's a possibility. It could happen.
It could happen.
Goodness gracious.
All right. So then
I've done this with a lot of different ones. So then you're going to put them together, and I do them in 2s. So you line them up. My eye goes to the center because of the secondary star pattern. So I line that up first. I'm going to line up and I'm going to backstitch and do a 1/4 inch along here.
Okay.
And this is what I'm going to turn out with.
And you just keep,
And
you do 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, and
you go the whole way.
look at that.
Thank you, Barbara. That was very good.
She's so helpful, isn't
So helpful. Okay, so we've gotten further along. I do them in halves.
Yeah.
And I will press from the outside in. For some reason, my iron gets stuck under the edges. So
okay.
This is just a little easier tip and trick.
And I'm noticing that your seams are all pressed open.
I like to. I
Okay.
come from garment construction, and I just do that. And it lays nice and flat.
It is beautiful.
And look how that's getting in there so cute. Now this is what's kind of fun too. Let me see if I can find my solid piece. These things center themselves. So whatever you cut your background, and I've creased it one way and creased it the other way. So I've got these little lines to go by.
A little crisscross.
I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to go point to point, seam to seam, and this little thing is now centered.
That is awesome. And the other cool thing that I noticed about this is that you didn't like spend hours hand stitching this down.
Oh no, who knew?
Which
So what I did is I
So
used that
cool.
little purple thing. Have you
yeah.
ever had
Oh,
one
gosh,
of those?
yeah, we have the
and
purple
if you can't
thing.
find it, you need to buy another one because you'll never find it at home in all your junk. So just get another one, and it pokes the corners out really
Sure,
nicely.
perfectly.
Then I go through with the applique glue stick. Boy, I've got some threads there, and I just tap the applique glue on there and hold it all down. And then I get the edge foot with my sewing machine. I think everybody got one. I think you're supposed to hem your pants or top stitch with it. You know.
the one that has a little guide.
Yeah, it has a
okay,
little
okay.
flange
Now I
on
got you. Now I got you.
That one that we don't know what it's for,
Yeah,
but
we're
we
like,
have it.
This is really nice, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Yeah, the little edge.
And it just goes right along.
And
you
that keeps
stitch
it
that
perfect.
down,
I was
see?
actually just thinking you were like really perfect.
See, this one's halfway
But you
down.
had the edge guide.
I'm going to throw that at you, Barb. See how this is? So it's all closed up. There's no raw edges. I've done some stitching on this side, and it just is nice.
I love it.
Turns
It
out
is
nice.
so adorable.
So there's what it looks
And
like when
that's
it's
so
finished.
quick because it's just 10 and you're just stitching over the
the
top.
time.
Oh my gosh. So
Half
how
the
many of these
time.
do you have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
25.
By 5. Well, of course you'd know. You wrote the pattern. I had to count. 25.
Like a horse.
I'm glad we
Okay,
came.
1, 2, 3. We got to stop it, Jenny. Stop it. Just stop it. See, I did this one and I mixed them all up.
Oh, so,
It's
okay.
a little busy.
So this one is done with the solid and the same solid. And then this one is done with 2 strip sets, which is
print.
really fun too.
Yeah, so just some fun
So,
stuff.
what could you like put something in here?
You could. You could. Before you do that, stick something behind there. I've used actually a little charm
Yeah.
and stuck it back there.
Oh,
yeah,
that is
just a little charm
so
square fits really
awesome.
nice in there. But so that's that one. Do you want to see what else you can do?
I do.
Bad.
I actually
This is bad.
do.
Do you want to see what this is? Okay, what's fun on it is it's just not. You can do lots of things with it. Let me get that all kind of scooched up.
Do you know
there.
that's actually one of my hard things about doing a tutorial is that I see a million different things this could do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and so this doesn't even look like the same thing. I mean, this is gorgeous.
I chose a 4.5-inch strip, and
Which
I
is
cut it
this
out
size?
of all 3. Yes, your 2 jelly rolls equal that. And when I cut the strip, I started at the edge of the ruler here. For my turquoise, I started at the 1/2 inch, and at the blue, I started at the inch. And look how that manipulation of that ruler
because they're
makes that star bigger.
They're whole under there.
Yes.
I mean, you've still got the same things.
It's just moved along. I made your little wedges a little fatter
Oh my
and spread
gosh.
them apart.
That is
So it's
so
kind of
cool.
fun, and there's so many things you can do with it.
Such
We've
a
had
quickie.
good
We
time.
have a few things to show you, don't we, over here?
Yes, yes, yes.
So this is really fun because this is on the top of a present, but that's just half.
That's a half.
Right.
Of the
Half-
Dresden.
Half.
And a
Look how
simple
cute.
piece block with it.
Wait, let's open it up. It's even cuter. It's
Wouldn't
even
that
cuter
be
long.
Fun with a birthday cake on it, with cupcakes,
Oh, gosh.
and just it'd be
Absolutely
cute.
adorable.
So it'd be fun.
And then this one, again, just like the different sizes there,
Oh yes.
you've used different
this is
sizes
Mary's
here.
favorite.
This is my favorite. This is boxy rectangle.
All right, let's
And
get
it
a whole
uses
one up here.
3 different sizes on the ruler, all starting up against the 1 inch.
This is like Dresden on steroids, really.
Really, it is.
I've never seen one before. I kind of thought it was kind of Art Deco at
This is-
first, but
it's really
you know
cool.
the half that way,
Well, and I do love the little star.
the little stars.
This is actually the first one that Mary made.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I didn't start on a round one.
And she showed it to me about, a year before we finally completed the quilt. And I said, Mary, this is so weird. No one's ever going to buy it. So she'll never let me live that
No.
down.
Yeah,
Never.
I have to say, I want one of these rulers. So
And this has 45 of our lines of fabric in it.
Oh, how cool is
different
that?
lines of
Yeah,
fabric
so it's
done
all
with
scrappy.
Moda. Yeah.
That actually
I
is
have
one
a
of the
really
things
good scrap in.
that actually
Really
is one of
good.
the things I love about your fabric is that all the lines go
It
from
goes
year
together.
to year.
You
It
don't
just
want your purples and your turquoise to look alike. You want them to
Yeah.
be a little off,
I
a
love
little
that.
different. But the ruler is an 8-inch, so
any
a
size.
layer cake, a charm square, you can do all sorts
jelly
of things with
roll.
it. You can do just about anything with a
That's
flat
awesome.
quarter.
That is
so, yeah.
awesome.
So it's kind of fun.
Well, I pretty much think you guys are geniuses.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Barb.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
It's been so much fun. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial on the beach ball quilt from me and my sister and Missouri Star Quilt Company. See you later.
Bye-bye.